just wanted to share something that's been on my heart this morning, and to share it with thankfulness and also as an encouragement to prayer. I was thinking about a story I'd heard many years ago about somebody called Terry Waite, and he was kidnapped and held hostage in Beirut for almost 5 years, and for 4 of those years he was in solitary confinement. And I remember hearing about him that he would try to set aside some time each day to worship and to pray, and he did various things to do that worship as the years went on, but at some points I remember hearing that all he could do as his worship was to stand in the middle of his cell where he was being held and let that be his act of worship to God. And we're going through a difficult time as a world at the moment. So many people in so many difficult situations, and lots of people in isolation. And for most of us, that isolation is nothing like what Terry Waite went through, nothing like that solitary confinement in difficult conditions. But we're all coping with different sorts of isolation, or the fear and difficulty of having to go out and work still for some people as well. And today, Palm Sunday, is a day for worship. It's a day where the crowds cheered and shouted for Jesus. And one particular part of the story from Luke 19 keeps coming back to me. The Pharisees in the crowd spoke to Jesus. "Teacher," they said, "command your disciples to be quiet." Jesus answered, "I tell you that if they keep quiet, the stones themselves will start shouting." And I was just so struck with that, the importance of worship today. And I'm just so grateful to everybody who's been doing all they can to keep in touch with people and to stream services and to keep things going all over the country, and really helping people to connect and not to be isolated, even though they are isolated. And I just give thanks to everybody who's done something to help somebody else to feel less isolated over the last few weeks, and who will continue to do so over the next few weeks. And I just wanted to give thanks to those who I've been worshipping with online, and that I've really that's been such a blessing. And I'm just feel so lucky I've got technology here that connects me with other people, and it's just wonderful. And I just keep thinking about Terry Waite standing in a room by himself with no one really around him, and still worshipping. And I just wanted to stand with others today who don't know how to worship, don't feel able to worship, feel lost, feel isolated. And I just wanted to take a moment, to stand with them. And I've been able to worship wonderfully, and others will not be able to do that. And I stand with you today, if that's you. And I just invite everybody else to spend a moment in quiet, standing in worship with those who are most struggling today. Thank you.